Over 90% of people think an oil change is the finish line. It's the first minute of a brand new test. And that minute decides whether your engine cruises to 300k miles or coughs, bangs, and dies at 60k. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the 10 post-oil change rituals pros never skip. Do them every time. They take minutes. They save thousands. Ready? Let's go. Number 10. Treat the drain plug and its sealing washer with absolute respect. Your engine's survival hinges on it. That soft metal washer, usually aluminum or copper, is engineered to crush and seal just one time. If you reuse it, you're inviting slow leaks that can starve the engine of oil pressure. Carefully examine the plug's threads for any shiny metal shavings or gritty paste. That's a red flag for impending stripping or damage. Always install a fresh washer every single change. If the plug itself shows signs of wear, like rounded edges from past over-tightening, swap it out too. Thread it in gently by hand until snug, then apply the exact torque value from your owner's manual. Fire up the engine, let it run for half a minute, and grab a flashlight to scan underneath. Spot even a single bead of oil forming, shut it off immediately, and snug it up more. Ignoring that tiny drip can escalate to a dead engine on the side of the road, turning a cheap fix into an expensive nightmare. Number 9. Always pre-lube the new oil filter seal and double-check that the old one came off completely. Fresh filters include that critical rubber O-ring. And the smartest move is to coat it lightly with clean new oil before installation. This ensures it seats smoothly without twisting or bunching up. When you're removing the old filter, peer into the mounting base and feel around the groove. There should be zero trace of the previous gasket. I've heard countless stories of double gaskets causing catastrophic pressure loss. Oil spraying all over the engine bay, thick smoke billowing, and drivers pulling over in terror. Spin the new filter on by hand only until it contacts the base. Then give it about 3/4 of a turn more. No tools needed, as over-tightening risks cracking the seal. That simple prep step prevents roadside disasters and keeps everything clean under the hood. Number 8. Follow the vital 30-second idle rule after startup. It's non-negotiable for long-term engine health. Resist the urge to blip the throttle or drive off right away. Simply start the car and let it sit at idle for at least 30 seconds. This gives the oil pump time to pull fresh lubricant through the system, filling all the passages and coating the bearings properly. Use that moment to step out, walk around, and listen for unusual noises like knocking or ticking. Sniff the air for any acrid burning smells, and glance under the vehicle for leaks. Once the time's up, turn it off and recheck the dipstick. The filter alone can trap nearly a quart, so you might need to add a bit more. Skipping this brief wait allows dry starts that etch tiny scratches into metal surfaces, leading to premature wear and rebuilds that cost thousands down the line. Number 7. Don't overlook the PCV valve. It's a small part with a massive impact on your engine's internal cleanliness. This little component manages crankcase ventilation, preventing pressure buildup and keeping contaminants out of the oil. Remove it, give it a good shake. A clear rattling sound means it's functioning freely. If it's gummed up, silent, or stuck, replace it without hesitation. A faulty PCV allows unburned fuel, water vapor, and blow-by gases to contaminate the oil, accelerating the formation of thick sludge that clogs oil passages and starves critical parts. For under $10 and a few minutes of work, you can avoid major issues like reduced power, increased emissions, or even hydrolock in extreme cases. It's one of the easiest preventive measures with huge payoffs. Number 6. Take time to thoroughly clean any spilled oil from the valve cover, intake manifold, and surrounding areas. Excess oil that drips onto hot components bakes into a hard, smoky residue that damages gaskets, wiring harnesses, and sensors over time. After completing the change, grab a rag and some degreaser to wipe down the valve cover edges, timing belt area, and especially near the exhaust manifold where heat is intense. That lingering burnt oil odor while idling at traffic lights is your warning sign. Address it early to prevent melted ignition coils, faulty oxygen sensors, or even fire risks in rare cases. A quick cleanup now saves you from chasing electrical gremlins or replacing expensive parts later. Number 5. Always reset the vehicle's oil life monitor, but go further by maintaining your own detailed records. Sure, press that reset button to clear the dashboard reminder, but jot down the current mileage, date, and oil type in a notebook or app. For extra proof, snap a photo of the dipstick reading after the engine has settled. Factory monitors are convenient but imperfect. They estimate based on algorithms, not actual oil condition, ignoring factors like short trips, dust, or fuel dilution. Your personal log provides real evidence of proper maintenance, especially useful when selling the car or diagnosing issues. It can reveal patterns, like unusually quick darkening or consumption, that signal deeper problems early. Number 4. Select oil based on your actual driving habits, not solely the owner's manual recommendation. The manual gives a safe baseline, but real-world conditions demand smarter choices. Frequent short trips in stop-and-go traffic? Opt for oils with strong additives to combat moisture buildup and fuel washdown. Long highway cruises or heavy towing. Go full synthetic for superior heat resistance and shear stability. Turbo engines or high-mileage vehicles benefit from formulations with specific approvals for turbo protection and extra cleaners to handle deposits. If you're particular, supply your own oil when visiting a shop. Bulk drums might not match your needs perfectly. Matching the oil to your lifestyle extends engine life far beyond generic advice. Number 3. Incorporate occasional gentle engine flushes using only reputable, manufacturer-recommended products. Every third or fourth oil change, add an approved engine cleaner or flush agent and let it idle for the specified time, usually around 10 minutes. This safely dissolves varnish, carbon, and loose deposits without harsh chemicals that could harm seals. Done correctly, it frees up stuck rings, improves oil flow, and maintains consistent compression. Overdoing flushes or using aggressive miracle additives can strip away protective layers or dislodge chunks that clog passages, so stick to mild options and exact instructions. This routine keeps the internals spotless and responsive for years. Number 2. Verify oil level properly by checking it twice, with the correct procedure each time. After filling, run the engine briefly to circulate oil, then shut off and wait a full 5 minutes for everything to drain back. The initial check right after filling is misleading because oil is still trapped in the filter and upper engine. That second, settled reading is accurate. Running low risks bearing damage from starvation. Overfilling causes foaming, aeration, and pressure drops. Pro tip: once you get a true full reading, mark your dipstick permanently with a file or marker for future quick reference. Number 1. Wrap up every oil change with a calm, 10-minute test drive. No aggressive acceleration. This easy cruise brings the engine to full operating temperature, fully circulating oil to every corner, including remote galleries and turbo lines if equipped. It helps new seals bed in, equalizes temperatures to prevent warping, and suspends any tiny particles for removal at the next service. Afterward, park, let it cool slightly, and inspect for leaks while confirming the final level. Engines rely on thorough lubrication under real conditions. This short drive ensures everything is protected from the start, promoting smooth, long-lasting performance instead of gradual deterioration. A few serious cautions before we finish. Never cut corners out of convenience. Reusing old washers, skipping gasket lubrication, or rushing dipstick checks might save seconds today, but compound into major failures tomorrow. I've witnessed pristine maintenance histories destroyed by one lazy step, and conversely, engines hitting massive mileage because owners treated every change like a precision ritual. These habits separate reliable vehicles from money pits. If any of this resonated, help spread the word. Like the video so more people avoid costly mistakes, and subscribe for straightforward weekly tips on real maintenance that actually protects your wallet. Comment below, what's the worst oil change blunder you've witnessed or committed? I'll go through them all and share which reader suggestions are genuinely effective. For quick reference in the shop, here's your printable checklist. Drain plug threads and new crush washer. Inspect and replace as needed. Oil filter, pre-lube gasket, confirm old one removed. Post-change startup, idle 30 seconds minimum, inspect for issues. PCV valve, test and replace if faulty. Cleanup, wipe all spills from hot areas. Records, reset monitor, log details, photo dipstick. Oil selection, match to your driving style. Occasional flush, use approved product carefully. Level check, twice, with proper wait times. Final step, gentle 10-minute drive, re-inspect. Commit to these every time. It's minimal effort for maximum engine longevity. Tackle your next oil change like an expert.